wasn't going to say anything, and I'm here by process of elimination, I might point out. But one of the primary reasons that I individually voted that we repurposed Fayette Elementary was because as I walk through that school and I see what the children have, it's not that it's not an adequate facility. It serves its purpose. But if you look at it and compare it to the other schools within the county, even Fayette Elementary and Hood Avenue, where my children went, it is less than adequate compared to those schools. You look at the time that your child spends out of the classroom having to go back and forth to the bathroom. Look at the security issue that you have if there's not someone out in the hall monitoring that child. You also look at the time that they're not learning while they're out in the hall, because you and I both know most of them are walking real slow and doing what they got to do to get down their daydream. But the other thing that concerned me was the fact that the classroom situation in the back of the school, the kids coming in and out. Again, it's a security issue. And one of the other things that bothers me greatly is the security issue surrounding that school. I know for a fact that the crime rate around there is high. And I'm not going to say we don't have crime around the other schools, we do. But I think in that one area it is higher. And I've gone through the trouble of already contacting the Sheriff's Department and the Fayetteville Police Department to give me those numbers. I'm just waiting on them. But those are issues. And not that we should put any child in there, but my concern is little children don't know how to protect themselves. The bigger we get, the more knowledgeable we become, the more we've taught our children. Their program is excellent. It is excellent. Those are concerns. The other concern I have is if we redraw the lines, economically, what are we doing to that school? That is a large majority working parent there. They do not have the time to put into the school that parents do in a lot of the other schools. You will be pulling out a great many resources, and that concerns me a great deal. I can remember several years ago when they virtually had a PTO that didn't work. It didn't fund the school. They've been fortunate. They've been able to rebuild it. But if we redraw those lines and pull those parents out, will they be able to keep it? And whether people realize it or not, that parent base is very important. You listen to Fayette County, you listen to Clayton, you listen to Spalding, Coweta. We have always included our parents here. When you stop inviting the parents into that school and you stop having that support, your numbers go down. They go down rapidly. And we don't want that. We don't want that for even one school in this county. So, now you got it.
Thank you. I've lost track of which schools. We've heard from Flat Rock or we heard from Rising Star.
I'm from Flat Rock, but all the points that have been made already that I would have for.
We heard from Food, Flat Rock. Innisfil. Same Creek. Fayette County.
The Tigers rule? No. One of the things that I think is really important that I felt as a committee, I'm new to Fayette County, and I came for all the reasons that Casey said, only I'm just a year here. And so I appreciate that all that the board has done to make education a priority in this county. And I feel as hurt as Casey does when she hears other parents talking about that they don't want their children to move to a different school, when every one of these elementary school parents feels their school is the best. So why would Tillman and Inman be any different? When you've proven, and solid proven, that you care about the kinds of teachers you hire, the staff that you provide, what happens in our schools. And so to say that my little Johnny or little Susie can't go to a new school or a different school doesn't make sense if all of these PTO and volunteer parents feel their school is the best. And that's one of the things that sets us apart as a county in this state. And I applaud you for the work that you've done in the past boards to maintain that. And also to think that this diverse group could come together after hours and hours and come together as a group to draw lines and compromise, and to hear citizens who weren't involved in the process belittling our members or blogging them and being, when they weren't even present, concerns me, because every one of these people that I'm sitting around, except for two, were strangers to me. And now I feel like we've become, after so many hours, We're not gonna get paid for it. But that we came together with the best heart for all the children in the county. And I really do think that Casey said it best. We wanted it the best for everyone, not just for one.
Thank you very much.